The college football playoff is headed for a major shakeup, but the exact shape of that future is still very much up in the air. ESPN and the CFP were expected to reach a decision soon on the playoff format for the season after next, but that timeline has now been pushed back. Both sides have agreed to give themselves more room to negotiate, extending the deadline well into January of the following year. The goal is simple: create a playoff structure that works financially, competitively, and logistically for the long term. The reality, however, is proving far more complicated. Power conference commissioners have spent months debating how big the playoff should be. Ideas have ranged from modest expansion to proposals that would create one of the largest postseason tournaments in major American sports. Despite these long discussions, the commissioners remain divided, and no clear consensus has emerged. This extension gives them more time to search for common ground, even though the clock continues to tick. For now, all signs point to the current system carrying over. The existing structure includes 12 teams, which has only recently been put in place. Many believe that stability, at least temporarily, is the safest choice. But the conferences themselves have very different visions for what comes next. Leaders within the SEC are pushing for a 16-team field, arguing that more openings would better reflect the strength of the sport's top programs. The Big Ten, on the other hand, has floated the possibility of growing the field even larger, with a format that could include 24 teams. Even if the commissioners could agree on a number, the method of selecting those teams remains a major sticking point. Discussions have included models that guarantee automatic spots to conference champions and others that attempt to balance equity between power leagues and non-power conferences. One proposal suggests a system where champions of the strongest leagues receive guaranteed bids, with additional openings designated for teams from outside the power structure and remaining places awarded at large. Another model takes a more equal approach, granting the same number of automatic qualifiers to each major conference and supplementing those with spots for top teams from smaller leagues. Under the system currently in place, the highest-ranked champions receive automatic entry, followed by the next strongest programs as determined by the selection committee. It is straightforward, if not perfect, but the push for expansion has made even simple questions incredibly complicated. As negotiations continue, the future of the playoff remains uncertain. What is clear is that college football is preparing for change, just not as quickly as many expected.